Hello, class. I noticed that a few of you were struggling with percentiles, so I want to go over this process with you. So this is dealing with the annual salaries of 18 CEOs of major companies, and it's in thousands of dollars. So we have our values here. I'm going to use Excel to sort of help set us up, keep us organized, do some of the calculations as we go through this. So the first step is going to be just getting the values into Excel, and this just has to be done manually, and then we'll go to Excel once we have all the relevant information. I also have the process here for us so that we can see the two different options and work our way through. All right, so 790, 609, 315, 767, 653, 204, 542, 84, 472, 248, 181, 1250, 405, 157, 814, 75, 723, 743. Okay, and it's telling us there's 18. We're down to the 18th row here, so that's pretty good, but I'm just going to double check my numbers. 790, 609 through 15, 767, 653, 204, 542, 84, 472, 248, 181, 1250, 405, 157, 814, 75, 723, and 743. Okay, so we have our values in. Minimize this a little bit so we can see all of them. And then I'm going to, the first step that we need to do is put them in order. So I'm going to highlight them all, right click on it and click sort. And we want from smallest to largest. So let's let Excel do that for us. That was easy to do there. And so some things we're going to need is we're going to need N, which is just the number or the count. So if you want to use the count function, we can count how many we have, but we can see that it's 18. And then we're looking for the 20th percentile and the 75th. Okay. And these are going to be our p-values in our formula as we start to set this up. So let's go ahead and maximize this so we can see our options. So the first step was to order them, which we took care of. Now we're going to determine the value of n times p over 100. This value is used to find the position of the pth percentile in the order list. So we're figuring out which number on our list is the 20th percentile, 75th percentile. So let's do our calculation, and then we'll have to look at our answers and determine if it's an integer or not an integer. So remember, integers are numbers that don't have the decimal place or fractions. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative could be -1, 2, 3, 4 as well. So let's see what we get. So we're going to take equals. We're going to take n times 20 is our p divided by 100, close parentheses. So notice that I'm using parentheses just to get the proper order of operations. And we get 3.6. So 3.6 is not an integer. If it was just 3, it would be an integer. If it's not an integer, then we round up to the next integer. So when I round this up, it's going to be up to 4. And then I'm going to, the observation in this position is our pth percent, or our answer. So the 4th position. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So our answer for this one is 181, is our 20th percentile. Okay. Same idea for the second one. We're going to take the n times t divided by 100. Oh, we can't cell reference that, so let's just type out 75. and close the parentheses. And we get 13.5. Again, this is not an integer, so I'm going to round this up to 14. And in the 14th spot, well, we started at the first row, so we could just use the row numbers, is 743. Okay. All right, so let's just talk about the second one just so you have an idea of what it would look like. So say we did our calculation of n times p over 100 and we ended up with 7. It was nice, clean integer 7. Well, we're going to calculate the mean of the observation in this position and the next higher position. So that would mean we would also be interested in the 8th position. Okay, the next higher. So in the 7th position is 315. In the 8th position is 405. And you can use the average function if you want, equals average, to find the mean of these two. Or you could just calculate it out. So we have the sum of them divided by the number of items. Okay. So that would be the process if you got an integer. Both of ours ended up needing to just round up and then find that position. So if we go back to Alex, and so in the 20th percentile, we ended up with 181,000. 75th percentile, we ended up with 743,000. And then this bottom one was just to practice with. All right, there you go. So that's working through percentiles. There's another method as well that you're welcome to try. This is just one of the methods. All right, hope that was helpful. Have a good day.